in today's Health Alert, adult diabetes cases worldwide have more than quadrupled. That's according to new analysis from the Lancet journal. Many new cases are now in low to middle income countries, but wealthier nations like the U.S. are not immune. Here with details, our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi, joining us. And Dr. Nandi, please break down these numbers for us.
That's super concerning. Well, I have family members who are diabetics, and back in 1990, right, about 200 million adults were living with diabetes. By 2022, that number jumped to 830 million. That's a huge increase. So in just over 3 decades, diabetes rates worldwide have quadrupled. Now, the analysis looked at data from 141 million adults taking part in over 1,100 studies globally. The largest increases were found in the South and Southeast Asia, the Middle East, North Africa, Latin America, and the Caribbean. And while rates were soaring, treatment is also pretty dismal. About 59% of the 450 million adults aged 30 and older are not getting treated for diabetes, which is amazing to me. 90% of them live in low to middle income countries. When it comes to wealthier countries, the highest diabetes rates are right here in the U.S., 11.4% amongst women and 13.6% amongst men. Now, as I told you, my family has been personally affected by diabetes, so I know how serious it can be. People have, lost their vision. People can also have limb amputation, kidney failure, heart attacks, and stroke. And with millions untreated, it's no surprise that mortality rates are also up. In 2021, 1.6 million folks died due to diabetes, and 47% happened before the age of 70. Diabetes-related kidney disease led to another 530,000 deaths, and high blood sugar contributes to about 11% of cardiovascular deaths. So important stuff there.
So we know there's type 1, type 2 diabetes, but this has a tone to it of what we consume. I mean, why is this happening?
Yeah, it's important, right? So for the analysis, most of the survey data, Glenda, did not separate, as you mentioned, type 1 and type 2, but about 85 to 95% of cases are type 2. Type 2 means this, that your body can't use insulin properly, which is what controls blood sugar. Type 1 is when your body can't really make the hormone insulin. As for why rates are rising, right, a lot of it comes down to, as you mentioned, poor diets and the rising obesity rates. Also, the lack of exercise and economic hardship adds to the problem. But there is good news. Type 2 diabetes is often preventable, right? So lifestyle changes are the best way to prevent or delay type 2. This means eating a balanced diet, right? Maintaining a healthy weight, aiming for 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week. Totally doable, and avoiding tobacco. Now, symptoms of diabetes can sometimes show up suddenly. For type 2, they may be mild and take years to notice. That's why it's really important to get regular checkups and blood tests. If you experience symptoms, which are like feeling very thirsty, needing to urinate more often, blurred vision, being tired or fatigued, and unintentional weight loss, please see your doctor. To me, this new analysis is a big wake-up call for the world. People are suffering and dying, in my opinion, needlessly. We need stronger action to tackle rising cases and treatment gaps and get the help to people who need it. And then understand that it's not just your destiny, you can control it, which is awesome. You can control your destiny and hopefully prevent getting diabetes.
All right, Doc, appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Of course.
All right. This week on the Dr. Nandi Show, learn more about inflammatory bowel disease. Dr. Nandi breaks down the symptoms, causes, and treatment of a condition that impacts 1 million Americans.
It's so important to be informed.
Yeah.